Hello once again, everybody. NewMutator here. Oh man, it is the Myth World Cup, and I do love bringing this to you. Gru versus Deer, and we're out of the qualifying rounds. We are now in double elimination rounds. So this is round one, and there are two matches being played in round one. It is Deer and Gru, and the other match I believe is Time Wizards and Age, or Age, as I've been referring to them. So the other teams, I guess, get a bye week of sorts, and everything will get sorted through in the next round. But as for now, it is game one between the off-white team here, Gimbal R Us. Led by Sam the Butcher, Grog Monster, Inquisitor, Legatus, Morgoth joining them, 2 Smoking Guns, and Black Knight. So that's 7 players. And then Deer is going to be led by Drunken again, with Switch, Sasper, Vantobia, and Paladice, or Paladice. I'm just gonna say Paladice because it sounds cool. So 5 on 7, favoring Gimbal R Us here. But before I get too into that, let's look at these trades. I mean, not really sure what. All right, first of all, let's look at the Deer trade. This is probably going to win. This is going to rock it here, and I'll tell you why. Because they have artillery, they have maximum tro, but they don't waste anything. They just get as many mauls as possible, and that is going to be fantastic. Because if we look at Gimbal R Us, they have four mortars and 4 warlocks to I think it's 5 warlocks and 3 mortars, so it's about equal there. 2 tro, but a ton of berserks and goals. And while berserks and goals are pretty fast, they are going to be no match for all of these mauls. If we I mean, just look at this. This is intense. I don't even know what Gru can do. If just take out the artillery, Deer is gonna take this. Just in a straight up melee. So the only thing Gimbal R Us can do is just get as many artillery shots off as possible. That's going to be the only way they can win this. It is King of the Hill. Both teams are going to be sprinting out to this flag here, and the more flag time you rack up, we'll see the time. It'll start counting up once they start tagging this flag. The more it's, I don't know what you call it exactly, but just taking the flag and holding it, you're going to rack up time. The team with the most time is gonna racked up, and by the end of the game is gonna win. So we'll go ahead and check this out here. Yeah, so not surprisingly, Drunken's taken both tro for Deer, and Sam the Butcher both tro for Gimbal R Us. Now they are both captaining, so maybe selfish, but maybe they don't trust those units with anybody else. They are going to be key, instrumental in this, since they are probably the fastest units on this map and the most overpowered.
Flag contested.
Although tro are vulnerable, especially to mauls, so we'll see exactly how that happens. And Drunken is splitting up his tro, while Sam the Butcher is just kind of playing ring around the flag here. And another interesting thing to note is we have all of these prongs coming out from Deer here. We have one in the north, one in the middle here, one in the west, and then one even further kind of from the southwest. They're gonna get there really late though, so Switch is pretty much out of this. And here we have Sam the Butcher. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage here unnecessarily, trying to get those mortar dwarves, and that's going to put him at a disadvantage actually, especially getting hit by that fireball there. I don't think that hit anybody else, so some friendly fire there. Well, it looks like Paladise might also get hit, but it's not going to be that bad. He's chasing down Sam the Butcher's Tro there, and Sam the Butcher's Tro is not looking very good, actually. They're looking pretty terrible. If I may, they need heals badly, but that's not going to happen. Once again, blocking Grog Monster's shot again, and Sam the Butcher's going to go all in with his team. 2 smoking guns, just standing there and letting them die. So I would say Deer probably has this in the bag at this point. Drunken's Tro are at close to maximum health here. Sam the Butcher's pretty much out. There he goes. He's out of the game. And you know, that's going to be it. I mean, these Tro are just going to rampage, and Deer is just going to get kind of a surround here. We have Vantobia kind of late to the party here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and preemptively call this GG.
5 minutes.
Let's take a look at these numbers. I mean, 60, 59, and falling rapidly. Looks like there's a missed shot there. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? And those Berserks are just going to get teared up by those Mauls, even though they outnumber the Mauls. Actually, they're going to clean up these Mauls, but look at these. They're just delaying the inevitable. So that's what I mean, you know. Gimbal RS definitely up in time for now, but there's no way they can stave off Deer for, you know, 4 more minutes. Not going to happen. Deer is going to clean up and by default claim the rest of the time on the clock.
Capture.
And Black Knight able to get through, but goes down right there. Kind of some good play there. You know, not actually using fireballs, which deal explosive damage and killing each other, but using the Ring of Fire there, which doesn't do any damage to Warlocks. So yeah, what's happening here? Not a whole lot. I mean, Sam the Butcher nabs, he's able to get damage for his team, 88, Inquisitor 83 damage, good effort there, but you know, that's not a whole lot. And Paladise drops, so he's not even factored into this Deer squad here. Drunken, of course, netting damage with his Tro. Overall, pretty good showing. Sasper also doing very well, but looks like nearly everyone on Deer did pretty good, whereas some players on Gimbal RS, and you know, to be fair, they had more players with less units apiece, if that makes much of a difference. But Deer getting that game pretty easily, I think. We're going to go ahead and move into game number 2 in just a minute. It is the Myth World Cup 2012, and I am NewMutator bringing you these games. So game number 2 coming up right next. Coming up now.